Awesome. That was great. Who else is up? We got Louie.
Hello. Okay. 1 second. Let me share my screen. I've got 2 slides so I don't ramble on. I always get a little nervous when I'm talking in front of important people, but this will keep me on track. So hello, everyone. I'm Louie. I've been working on TapeX during this cohort. So a couple of things real quick. Before the minimalist entrepreneur, we had a client app. We weren't charging for it. We had about 2,000 users, and we found that creators and teachers are using it because of the drawing and annotation tools they could record, and also because Loom kind of sucks at that sort of thing. Since the minimalist entrepreneur, we've launched version 1.0. You see the very first thing on there is like, we can collect payments. Going to that first office hours with Sahil was sort of an eye opener because he was just looking at it and he was like, all this stuff feels like you should be charging for. and it was sort of an eye opener. So the whole time, every night I'd go to sleep, I'd be thinking about, well, I'm not collecting payments. I don't even have a way for people to pay me. So that was like the first thing we added. And then also we added all of these other abilities, which were sort of in the works, and we packaged them as part of our pro feature set. So the ability to upload videos to the cloud, easily share those videos, just like with Loom, get multiple formats out the other side and get transcripts. And also on the tool itself, we added a bunch of features that teachers had asked for, like shortcuts and the ability to pause, resume. We actually got our very first stranger to pay us for an annual subscription. He's from Singapore. It was really awesome. He actually did it just because he wanted multiple formats. And we think, so, and then we've reached out to a bunch of other creators and course makers, so we could talk to them, get them to use it, get their feedback, and add features that they want. We've sort of narrowed down to just that audience since the minimalist entrepreneur. We also have a game plan to sort of improve the conversion, because since we launched 1.0, we got about 150 downloads, but downloads are way up. Before, when we had an email, when we were asking for people's email beforehand, it was like a 25% download rate. Now it's like over 50% of the people that go to the site actually download the app. But they don't convert to pro. And I'm going to give you a quick demo of what that looks like and what the flow looks like. But then during my conversation with Covington, basically we got some really solid feedback on how we might be able to improve that. Sahil had mentioned a similar thing where we basically want to allow people to try out all these great features that are kind of hidden behind pro. You never really get to experience them, so you could never know how good they are. And so that's going to be post this course, hopefully before we launch on August 3rd on Product Hunt, but we're still going to launch it on there. We've told all of our 2,000 users to support us. We've been drafting up all these emails and notes that we're going to send to them. And I've also created a dashboard view so I could see my usage and people downloading it. I could show you that real quick. So this is actually live. So if anyone goes to our site and downloads, you could see in the past week since we launched, we've got one paying member. We've had about 155 subscribers. About 61 of those, it's a little less because some of that is us testing, have opened up that page where they pay, and they've just said, screw this, I'm not paying. But we have a game plan to get them to convert. We have, so we're basically capturing all these cool metrics about how people are using the app. And not for the offline version, obviously, but for the people that are, on the pro account. And also, so yeah, let me just real quick give you guys a quick demo of what we've added since then. My screen sharing is paused. Let me see if I can share my whole screen. There we go. Could everybody still see my screen? Okay. So people now download the app. The main difference between what before, behind the scenes, there's a lot of differences, but the main difference in this look and feel right now is that there's this cool pro button, which they also get after they hit record on a video. So if I just real quick start this recording and I hit stop, we also have this ability to pause, which is only for pro people. They get this sort of notification like, do you want to upload this to the cloud and get multiple formats? If not, you could just skip it. But we have some good plans to optimize that flow and get people to convert. But generally, if people want to go pro, this is how they do it. They'll just go in here, see a couple of the pro features, sign up and pay us. So this is the flow for them to pay us. I'm going to really quickly sign into a test account and show you a couple of the features. So now I've signed on. The app is pro. The pro button went away. And then if I hit load, I can see my video library here. I've got the ability to use these shortcuts, such as removing the recorder. I could also see, my billing information, manage my account, some small stuff. I could also author my videos for after I share them. So real quick, just a quick little demo here. So I'm just going to record a quick video, and then I'm going to share it with all you guys. So this is recording right now. The Control-Shift-T would make that disappear, bring it back, because people were asking for that. Obviously, all of the drawing tools are there. So now if I hit stop, I could send this to the cloud. So all this stuff didn't exist before this class. And this is now uploading to the cloud. And then I'm going to share the video with all you guys. It's just going to take a second to process, but the moment that it's ready, so testing class, it's a 10-second video, but it still needs to get processed because we are going to get a transcript out of it that in text. So we're using some AI ML, some open source models behind the scenes to generate that. So if I go here real quick, the video is still being processed, but so this is for the share and what other people will see. The video is private until I decide to share it publicly. So I actually can't share it until it's ready. So just 1 second on that. Okay, so it looks like it's ready. So also there's a couple of, so I'm gonna hit share. So I can go ahead and get this cool link. So all of this stuff is very similar to Loom, but the idea here is that we wanna make it awesome for creators. So, sorry, it just takes like, even for a short video, all that processing, we take the video and we convert it into multiple formats. So it works in low bandwidth environments and all this other stuff. So it just, it's going to take 1 second. Usually takes about a minute minimum, and then even for a small video, but it could take multiple minutes if it's a very long video. So anyway, hopefully that'll finish. And I can really quickly share this because I think the next part of it is actually pretty awesome. So it's not done yet. That part of the flow, I guess, telling people that it's still processing, we probably want to improve that UX just a little bit, but I promise that it's all working. It's taking its sweet time. Anyway, that's the whole sort of presentation. And once this is done, I will paste it in the chat. If in the meantime, if there are questions or any feedback while this is loading, I'm happy to. Oh, there it is. It's ready. Okay, cool. So the video has been shared. I can actually share it with all of you guys live, which is, I think, pretty cool. So I don't know how to pull up the chat in here. So you can all see the same thing I see. And I can actually download the full transcript. And so that's everything that I said nervously during the presentation. It's all been transcribed now. And then if I go back to the actual video, you could see here that I could download multiple formats, which is really cool. And they're all MP4 instead of the WebM that you get with the local version. But also my viewers, and I can see how many of you just loaded it, which is really cool. Also, my viewers can download the high quality format. I could obviously play it. This is, and this will be, yeah. So basically, that's the whole thing. I don't want to ramble on. Thank you all for watching that.
Awesome job. Yeah, text transcript I think is going to be pretty cool. And I'm excited for your launch on, you said August 3rd, next week, Tuesday?
Yep, August 3rd, we're going to put it on Product Hunt. Hopefully that will get us a bunch of downloads. That would be really awesome. We're hoping to improve the conversion flow so that people can actually try the pro features, like for maybe 3 or 5 videos for free, and then get gently nudged to go pro so they can hang on to those pro features. I think that's going to be a big one.
Awesome. Sweet. Excited to see how it goes. And as Ellie mentioned, if it doesn't work, you can always launch again. No one's gonna no one's gonna remember. Except for you and your brother, probably. So yeah, awesome. That is everybody who signed up for a slot. If you didn't sign up for a slot but were inspired by some of the other folks and want to share some thoughts, I'm going to read the names of people who are here. So leave if you don't want me to read your name, who didn't present. No pressure, of course. Aaron, Alex, actually no, Aaron, no, Aaron